Hey friends, it's Trandell. We are back. Apologize for the little bit of a gap between videos. I had to take a couple days to just kind of relax. I was pushing myself a little too hard, and with the stroke and all, I got to be a little bit more careful with that. I've also been trying to get back in shape. Um, some of my longer term viewers and followers will know that the past year and a half has been rough. The past year and a half has been rough on everybody. I'm pretty sure. But I've definitely had some health issues that have uh, made things a little bit more difficult in my life. Last year, back in August, I got COVID. It it knocked me on my ass for a solid 2 months, and I'm still struggling with some of the after effects. And a couple of my doctors are even leaning towards um, COVID issues being the reason why I even had my stroke, because COVID does cause blood clotting complications and stuff like that. So between that, um, getting sick and being out for months on end, that kind of affected my health in a pretty hard way, and the stroke didn't help. But I've been working really hard since the stroke. I've already lost like 10 pounds. Um, I'm trying to take it easy, but I'm watching my diet again like I used to. I'm being active and trying to work out within reason, of course. I gotta be super careful. I've got my Garmin watch. I've got a Polar heart chest strap that I wear whenever I work out to keep really close monitoring on my heart rate to make sure I'm not overdoing it. But anyways, that's where I've been. Just been trying to take it easy a little bit, recover some. That way I can start, pushing out some more awesome content for you guys. Anyways, now that that's out of the way, let's go to our video. So we are on episode, I believe it is. Sorry, my memory is all over the place. And just so you guys know, whenever I do any of these videos, I don't like to follow a super close script, because I start to feel that it starts to feel and sound really generic feeling and stuff like that. When I do these videos for all of you, I like to, keep it chill. I like to keep it how, you would talk with one of your friends or one of your coworkers about the game. You don't go through a whole bullet point script of what you're going to talk about. No, you talk about, yay, I played this game called Warframe. It's super awesome. You're basically a anime mecha ninja. You're jumping off of walls and killing shit. It's cool. That's how I try to keep my videos. I don't want it to sound dry or super super scripted. I just want it to be chill. We're all a family here. I consider the people we have here awesome people. We don't have thousands. We don't have tens of thousands. We don't have hundreds of thousands of followers, obviously. But the people that we do have in all our different families, our Twitch, our Facebook, our Discord, our YouTube families, are awesome people. They really are. They're quality people. And I like to keep it that way. So I'm never going to be super scripted with you all. So I apologize about that in advance in case some of you don't like that type of stuff. Okay, where are we? We are Warframe Guides 3.2. Yes. Yes, we are on 3.2. The last one was um, the tour of the orbiter, the ship, and stuff like that. I have no idea how the hell that ended up in my Warframe playlist. Let us fix that. Warframe guys, we need to get rid of this. How do we edit this? I will fix that later. Anyways, So we're gonna go over movement real fast because there's a lot that the game doesn't really explain that well, and there is a lot that will make your lives so much easier. Basic movements, you guys know. You guys probably know how to run around. You know how to walk around. You might even know how to slide. Some of the big stuff, though, like bullet jumping. Bullet jumping is amazing. It will help you out so much. Basically, how that works is you're going to want to get a running start, hit your control, and then jump. Congratulations, you've learned how to bullet jump. And as you can see, once you get that momentum going, the speed is amazing. And I like using the dojo because it does replicate a lot of those missions that you're going to get when you're in enclosed areas, you're on spaceships, you're doing submersible stuff, you're in hallways. So the dojo is a really good place for that. So the one thing I will suggest whenever you're learning to bullet jump, keep your reticle kind of low towards the floor when you go to do your bullet jump, because your bullet jump is going to send you wherever that reticle is pointing. So if you're in a closed hallway like this running around and you go to bullet jump and you're looking up, well, guess what? You're going to be bonking yourself in the head a lot. Keep your reticle kind of low to the ground. That way when you do your bullet jump, it's going to stay nice and low. So that's bullet jumping 101. Okay, let's move on. The other things that the game doesn't really tell you about is you have the double jump, and you probably know that too. But you can also run on walls. So when you got a nice little flat space, and there's a lot of platforming in this game, when you have a nice little flat area, you can run on walls. And you just basically point at the wall, jump at it, and then just hold down your space bar to jump. And there you go. That's wall running. Now, there's a couple other things you can do. Other thing you can do, whenever you find a nice flat surface, or any surfaces, but I've tested this out a lot. You want to be careful with like rounded corners, because sometimes you can do this and sometimes you can't. The other thing you can do is you can grab onto surfaces and like do this wall cling. This can help you out a lot too, because this lets you, again, for those platforming sections that you're going to come across, this is going to allow you to plan out your next jump, okay? It doesn't last forever. There are certain mods, and I believe certain Warframes, that will increase the duration that you can wall cling, but as you can see, it doesn't last forever. But you do have a pretty decent, amount. And to do that, on PC, you just right-click. You hold your right-click, you wall cling. For all of our console players, check your controls. I don't play on console. I don't even own a console. I don't even like using controllers with a game like this. So unfortunately, I don't know that. But yeah, whatever I believe it's going to be your aiming reticle button is, it should be the same for your wall cling. So that's the wall cling. Now, the other thing you can do, let's say you're doing a platform and you're like, I gotta get way over here. How do I do that? Step one, the double jump, okay? The double jump will give you quite a bit of distance, but there are going to be times when the double jump is not gonna quite be enough, all right? So in those moments, let's say you had to get all the way across this room. The other thing you could do your double jump. Again, hold your right click and you'll go into a glide. The glide does last for a good little while. So if you can get both your glide and your double jump off just right, yeah, see? And your glide goes with your momentum too. So the more momentum you have, the farther your glide is going to go. And your glide is just holding down your right click. There you go. And you can like bounce all over the place, guys. And you will definitely feel like you're in every modern, Chinese martial arts movie you have ever seen. Um, you will feel amazing once you can start getting this stuff down. And there you go. The other thing you can do too to kind of help get you down fast, let's say you are running around, you're bullet jumping around, and you kind of overshot a little bit and you're a little bit too high and you're getting ready to bonk your head. When you're doing your jump, if you go back and hit control while you're doing your jump, it will immediately start doing a downward slide. So that will help you get down fast enough to hopefully not bonk your head and get through that next door. And that, boys and girls, is basically the movements. Everything you need to know. And a lot of that, like I constantly say in a lot of my videos, experiment. Get a feel for it. We do have a clan. We do have a dojo. We are actively looking. There is a post on the Warframe forums under recruiting, PC recruiting. It's Knights of Silver. Pull that up real fast. There we go. We're not a huge clan. There's only 3 of us right now. But, we do have a dry dock. We do have all the labs for research and stuff like that. Everybody is, free to join. Again, just looking for cool, chill people. If that's you, hit us up. Leave a comment down in the post, and I will definitely shoot you an invite for sure. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's movement in a nutshell. One quick tip, too. If at any time you ever forget some of this stuff, if you remember back to our Orbiter episode, if you go over here to the Codex, the Codex has a nice little training tab where it goes over all kinds of cool stuff in the game. So if there's ever anything you kind of forget about, you can find it all here. It'll actually tell you what your control bindings are, again, for our console players. From in here, you'll be able to see all the stuff we just went through. Your crouch, your slides, your bullet jump stuff that we just talked about, the wall movement, all that stuff you'll be able to find in here too. So if you ever forget or you want a quick refresher, just go to your codex. And like we mentioned before in our previous video, take some time, guys. Read through the codex. There's actually a lot of cool stuff in there. And that's it. Thank you again for joining us for another Warframe Beginner's Guide, episode 3.2, I believe so. 3.2? 3.2? 3.2, I believe. Yes. Again, you gotta love strokes, man. I joke about it because I try to, because it's actually really kind of scary at times. But I try to look on the bright sides. I have all kinds of memory issues right now. I feel like Dory from Finding Nemo some days. I try to laugh because if I don't, it would be kind of depressing. But anyways, 3.2. Thank you guys and gals for joining us. I appreciate it. Again, thank you. You all make this stuff fun to do. Leave a comment, subscribe, hit the Discord, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Facebook, follow me here. We'll keep on busting out awesome content. As always, if there's any suggestions, stuff, topics you would like to learn more about or even hear my opinions about on Warframe or other games, because I do want to start branching out a little bit because I play all kinds of stuff, guys. I really do. Just again, leave a comment below, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that fun stuff. And until next time, guys, as always, thank you. I appreciate you all. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and until next time, take it easy, guys.